What is up, everybody? DMG Reactor here, and I've been waiting for this moment all day. Motionless in White has a new song premiering here in a few minutes, and I'm going to react to it live. I'm going to watch it. We're going to check it out, and after the song's over, I'm going to give my 2 cents on it. Pretty excited for this one. We got a few minutes here. I've actually recently become, well, when I say recently, like over the last 6 to 8 months, have become a really big Motionless in White fan. Pour myself a drink here. I've become a big Motionless in White fan. In fact, last month I went and seen Motionless in White with Ice Nine Kills and Black Veil Brides in Oklahoma City. It was an awesome show, and they opened it up perfectly. In fact, I was talking to somebody else at the show, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna die if they do Soft and Thoughts and Prayers. And sure enough, they opened up with Soft. The song right after that was Thoughts and Prayers. I was like, greatest show ever. It was really good. They've got a good sound live, and I'm just really ecstatic about this one. I don't know how I should. I don't have any expectations, honestly. The last song really threw off my expectations. It was a beautiful song. Cyberhex was crazy. Masterpiece was a masterpiece, but it wasn't heavy. It wasn't. It was a great song, and it was a very moving song too. So, with this one, I don't know if I was going to make a prediction. I would have to say that this is going to be a pretty heavy song, just based off the title. This is going to be a jamming dope ass. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. But if my clock is right, we have 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. When the video starts, I will be posting a fair use deal over this. I don't know if it'll work or not, if it'll help out with me not getting blocked. I will pause it to elaborate on what I like about it as we're listening to it. So, yeah, I'm geared up, guys. I'm just ready for this thing to start. We'll just keep that fair use up. We got 1 minute. Let me know down in the comments how long you've been listening to Motionless in White, and what's your favorite song to date. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there. The waiting is the hardest part. Blech. Reading the comments. All right, it's 11. Let's premiere this thing. Oh, I bet this is going to be a countdown. One of those YouTube countdowns. Hey, YouTube. It's 11. Come on. There we go.
Here they come.
Is this a bit stupid?
Yeah, it is, but so lots of things we do them anyway.
Add.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Darker, richer, paralyzed. Bourbon transformed by the ocean.
I don't know how the sound's going to be on this. Let's get it. Let's go! Right down the wall again!
You fucking fascist! You fucking pig! Sit back as we collapse, packaged up, it's all for scraps. Evade the butcher's tax and write us off. And it's hard to stop the bleeding, hung from hooks, belly breathing. Now break! Down the wall again!
I'm gonna pause it right there because we're gonna about come back into this. Let me do this real quick too. Sorry. I like the mixing on the drums and everything. I like the intensity. I like the energy to it. The mixing on the drums is really standing out to me. I've noticed that it gets better and better with every album. So that's one thing. Let's keep going.
You tell your stories of the days that you've been through, but there is less as the tea that you run through. Nobody's buying what you sell. In the land of the free, you're a slave to your wealth.
Divine.
You fucking fascist! Yeah, you fucking pig! This is the gods I quit, so fuck your lives! You sit back as we collapse, left to fight over scraps. While you auction off our backs to buy your crown. It's hard to stop the bleeding, hung from hooks, belly breathing. Oh now break down the wall again. Break down the wall. One mutilation, I'm not God.
Breakdown.
God is the cross, devil in the nails. What you gonna buy with all your money in hell? God is the cross, devil in the nails. What you gonna buy with all your money in hell? You said.
All right. So what I'm gathering from the lyrics is that the song is about how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. The disadvantage between the two, middle and poor, the lower class, like we fight to survive. We do things that the rich don't have to, like we take the jobs that nobody wants and things like that. We fight for everything that we own. We fight for everything that we have. While the rich, they don't have to fight for all that. I mean, I think that's a big misconception too, because to get to that point where they're rich, they had to work their ass off. Most of them weren't just handed shit to get to that point. But once they get to that point, they get free shit, I'm sure. But I think there is an imbalance there. And I think that's what this song is really pointing out, is that imbalance of power and livelihood. So I kind of get on board with that. There was one word that stuck out to me, and I'll talk about that at the end. But let's keep going.
Of your invention, all we've got a cool intention. Now break down the wall again. Break down the wall again. Cut you up, cut you down at your knees. Watch you beg like a rat for your luxuries. Cut you up, rip the teeth from your mouth. You won't survive in this slaughterhouse.
there's a breakdown.
Cut you up, cut you down at your knees. Watch you beg like a rat for your looks or ways. Cut you up, rip the teeth from your mouth. You won't survive in your slaughterhouse.
All right. That's it. That's a hell of a way to end it. Fuck, I thought they were going to come back with something and, you know, like another. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Okay. I thought they were going to come back with. Oops. I thought they were going to come back with another verse or something on that, but no. All right. Let's talk about this. Again, mixing on the drums was amazing. I love to hear the bass pedals. I love to hear all the fills. Like it was so crisp. The tone of the guitars was really good too. You know, I said earlier in the video there was a word that they used in this, and that was fascist, and that's a big turnoff word to me. Like I don't know why, like, not to get political, but like that word just turns me off to anything, and I try not to let it do that. Try not to let it bother me. It's not that I'm one way or another. It's just one of those words. It's like when people hear moist, you know, it just bothers them. So, but you know, the disparity between the rich and the poor. This was more like became like the poor rising up against the rich, and I really love that message. Democrat, Republican, whatever. This was a very political song. I don't think people really have well, I don't know how many people actually caught on to that yet. We'll see in the future, because this was a brand new song. I love the heaviness in it. The feature on that, I'm not too familiar with him. If somebody wants to drop that down in the comments, let me know who the feature was or where he's from. It was very interesting. The dynamics of this song was actually pretty interesting to me. The way they did the basically it's a speaking part, but with the guttural tone, that was very interesting. That was an interesting choice. It was almost like a speech, you know what I mean? Like rallying the troops kind of thing. And then that end breakdown, the ending breakdown was pretty dope, because like the timing, the way they slowed the timing down of it, when the vocals came in on that breakdown, they started slowing that timing down and it ground to a halt. That was really cool. I actually kind of enjoyed that. But again, just hoping there was going to be at least another verse or a chorus or something there at the end to just tie it all up, you know, with a nice little bow. First listens are hard to just judge, and that's what I've always hated about like reaction channels. Is, I mean, you got to take the good and the bad, because everybody's going off the first listens. For me, I like to listen to a song a few times before I give my 100% final, you know, stamp of approval or whatever. So I'm going to listen to this a few times more, because I'm going to catch more things. But as it stands for right now, I love the energy, love the mixing, I love the messaging. I'm on board with this one. I'm gonna be. Don't tell the guys. I'm gonna download this song, and I'm gonna be playing it tomorrow. I'm gonna be blasting it in my car as I drive around with the windows down, going through parking lots, so everybody has to hear it, because that's how I like to share the love. If you guys listen to it on the premiere, let me know what you thought of it. If you just jumped on here because you saw that title and didn't see the premiere, go back, watch it again, or just jump over to the Motionless in White face or YouTube channel, and I'm sure that's up now for everybody to view. But let me know what you thought of it in the comments section. Hey guys, by the way, this channel is going to be changing. Come the end of the month, my buddy Charles and I, we are going to be doing movie reactions, but we are going to be drinking while we do these reactions. And we're changing the name of the channel to Two Drunk Fucks. So you guys can grab a cold one and drink with us and watch some movies. We've got some good ones coming up, some horror movies. We've got some TV series. Charles hadn't seen The Boys. I got him hooked on that. So you guys can see his reactions on here pretty soon. We've already recorded several videos, so they'll be coming out pretty regularly. So with that being said, appreciate you guys. If you haven't yet, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that jazz. Keep it metal. We'll see you soon.